Fuchs in the kitchen today. I'm gonna get a little messy with you guys, and we're gonna do this real time. I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I'm gonna be babbling a while. And what we're gonna be doing is a holiday treat that I grew up on, and then a friend of mine, she knew about the treat. She wrote me the directions, but going off, not off her directions, but this is from Maria. So hi, Mark and Maria out there. If you get a chance to watch the video. Basically, it's called Ting-A-Lings, and it's a simple recipe but messy. Basically, your ingredients are chocolate, butterscotch, and chow mein noodles. Those are your three ingredients. And so I started the skillet, so it's already going. And what's going to happen is this is going to be a double recipe because the recipe that you use 6 ounces of chocolate chips and 8 ounces of butterscotch. Well, I got 11 ounces, so more or less doubling the recipe is what I'm going to be doing. Again, this is going to take a bit to melt and stuff, so hopefully chit-chatting is going to happen here as this goes on. Kids, I guess, would love this because, like I say, it gets messy and it's dealing with chocolate. So more or less for your chocolate chips. You can do this on the stove too, but I think last year or the year before I made this, and I saw a recipe somewhere on the internet or something that said use an electric skillet. So I did. You can use Spanish peanuts if you want to. But just because people have allergies, I kind of stepped away from the peanuts. So we're just doing a basic. So you got to get this to melt. It's going to take, like I say, a few minutes. And it does get messy. Hope everybody is getting ready for the holidays. And what I was going to do while I was monkeying around with this, I do have Christmas music going in the background, listening to Leanne Rimes CD while I'm doing this. So I don't know if you hear that or not in the background. I was going to go quicker than I thought. So you just got to mix this in, and then you're going to take the chow mein noodles and mix that in with this. And then you're going to put it on a cookie sheet wax paper and then put that in the fridge so it hardens up. So, well, this is going to be quicker than I thought. Movies. I got rid of a couple videos from back in the day. And those movies were Child 44. Tom Hardy, I think it is, and Gary Oldman. 1950 Russia. Basically, they have to solve a serial killer who's killing young boys in Russia. Good suspense movie, over 2 hours long, but it holds its own. Mix this in a little better. And as you can see, it doesn't look pretty, but it tastes damn good. Again, you got butterscotch, chocolate chips, and chow mein noodles I'll be adding here in a second. And this is melted, so I can turn that off. Plug that. That's alrighty, people. Yeah, just mix in a little better with the butterscotch. And then my other movies, Curse of the Dragon, 2010. It was a low-budget movie, if I remember right. And the thing is, the dragon they had in it wasn't bad imagery. So the special effects weren't that bad for that movie. Heart of Fear I had in here, 2006, a thriller, a suspense, and it kind of had a, you think, it has twists and turns. I think the movie does put you on a path of you think of what's going on, but that's not the case. And then the last one, Carthage in Flames, 1960. So I haven't seen here is, again, just mixing in the chocolate. And now basically Carthage in Flames, 1960, a Roman gladiator type movie. If I remember right, I mentioned that the scenery was pretty good, but for the time period, those movies weren't bad. So basically, the recipe that Maria had basically had 4 ounces. Since I've doubled everything, and this is a 12-ounce bag, I'm going to just use half the bag of chow mein noodles. Yeah. Maybe went a little over with the chow mein noodles. All right, so again, I hope everybody's having a good Christmas. Again, this is Ting-A-Lings, easy recipe, but messy. It gets messy, or it can get messy. You can do this over the stove, but I don't know what it was. Just being able to mix everything together in an electric frying pan, I kind of like the idea. And then as being single, you don't have to lick the bowl or anything with the kids, so it's all yours. Again, it doesn't look pretty, but once it gets in the fridge and gets cools, it's pretty good. So that is it for today. And basically, here's again wax paper, cookie sheet, and I want to make sure I got this all mixed in. I feel like I could put some more chow mein noodles in here, even though I did use the bag, but I'm going to add some more. More or less me winging it again on my YouTube video, not scripted or anything like that. And I decided I wanted to do something. I haven't done anything with the kitchen. I've been doing movie talk for the most part. So this time I was able to do movie talk and do some kitchen stuff. And again, it worked out pretty good. And I hope everybody, again, is enjoying their Christmas and holiday and having a good time, not stressing out. I was going to make myself a drink for this, but it's like, yeah, the chocolate melted so quick. I was like, yeah, I guess not. Okay, so take your teaspoon. This is where it gets a little messy because, you got to plate this a little bit. So basically, you drop it into plate like so, and you'll make individual candy pieces. So that is that for tonight. I hope everybody has a great weekend. I probably said that about 20 times trying to cover this. But again, a recipe is Ting-A-Ling recipe, very easy. Electric skillet. Oh, and I put the temperature of the electric skillet at 275. Forgot to tell people about that. My fault on that. It's, as you can see, it worked out pretty good. Probably want to stir this a little bit while it's still in the electric skillet, just so it doesn't burn. You're going to get some probably, but while it sits. But that is it, and have a good one, everybody. Very good.